cartoon horror movies. Okay, I'm sorry for my voice, but I'm not gonna explain why. This is a review on Friday the 13th. Now, it is the same shit over and over and over again. Because when the first one is original, it's about this killer killing teenagers. And just randomly, it's just not go, 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 it's just mysteriously, this is why Hollywood is killing movies and sucking all the good out of it, Like, I don't know. Just suspense, just suspense. Yes, the modern day horror movies have come along. It's suspense, you don't know what's gonna happen. Take, for instance, the remake of Fright Night. Now that was a good movie, because you didn't know, because it was just unexpected, It should have been in 3D, but it was just unexpected, Saw. That movie was just torture porn. It wasn't even a movie. Like, seriously, it was just people trying to figure out how not to get killed. Ooh, I was so scared. That movie just sucked. What other horror movie? Another horror movie I watched was, I don't know, I watched a few. Alright, this is what started why I think started the Paranormal Activity franchise was the Blair Witch Project. Now, it's just a bunch of, there's a bunch of friends doing documentary and going to the woods for the Blair Witch. And it's just imagination, It's just suspense. It's just, even though there's a bunch of kids running around with a camera, it's not real. It just messes with your mind. That's why it just messes with your mind. A bunch of kids using their imagination, and that's good. It's good, because it's just imagination. Because you don't know what goes on in the dark. You don't know what happens. That's what Paranormal Activity comes. Aaron Hill. He was brilliant because you don't know what happens when you're asleep. I mean, I was sitting next to two screaming girls the entire night, and they screamed in my ear twice. It was the first time. People who've seen Paranormal Activity, remember when the sound like the couch dropped? I heard two screaming girls scream their head off, and then when the sheet was rising, that was unexpected. Because like everyone was like scared. It was like, oh my god, ooh, And then the door slamming and something knocking on the door, But what I didn't like about Mika was like he kept stabbing this dark figure with a knife. It's like, dude, he's the thing is haunting your girlfriend. Stop. Okay, I understand you want to get evidence or something, but there's a time where you need to stop, because you can get really hurt. When it's how, I mean, it was a good movie, and don't get me wrong. I don't think he can think, because like he just kept stabbing it with a knife and wouldn't stop. It's like, okay, dude, just stop. Listen to your girlfriend. Sometimes your girlfriend might know something. Yes, no one who listens to her girlfriend, who listens to her wife. That's just guy rules. No offense to you girls. It's just true though, because it's true, That's not the word. It's like, just stop, Before you hurt yourself and hurt someone, Like you end up hurt yourself because you didn't listen. What I said before in the first one was, what I understand was this prequel, the first one, why was Katie being haunted? Why wasn't it her sister? And the third one, it was the third one with a key. Sister, not kid. So it's just a big hole there, you know? And that just leaves me stumped. If I'm giving you spoiler alerts, sorry. Um, it just confused the hell out of me. Because I like those kind of movies, but it's like, why, you know? What, and now, probably, now they're gonna make a fourth one, probably. Watch by, when I go to the movies, sometime next year, it's gonna be Paranormal Activity 4, The Wedding. Like, they seriously start changing, and they gotta have a haunted wedding. How the hell do you have a haunted wedding? It's, I don't know. It just leaves me guessing. Because Hollywood is just keeps stretching it out until there's nothing left. I take Hollywood like a toothpaste. It's full, right? But when it's done, you can't squeeze anything out. But they squeeze it out until it gets on and they get a drop. I know, but I think that's what she said. I'm getting off subject, but it's true. It's like, why don't you just make some new ideas? I mean, I have an idea for a movie. I mean, I have an idea for Basement of the Dead. I I want to make that into a movie because I wrote down this shitty story, but I never heard of it. But it's my idea. I want it to come to life. I want Rob Zombie to work on it with it, and then the sequel, Basement of the Dead Part 2. I want it to come to life. But it's never gonna happen. And now I'm working on a couple other stories. I want those to come to life, you know, with Rob Zombie. That's the one character, one person I want to work with, Rob Zombie, because he's just unexpected, you know. Halloween. The reason why I like his Halloween is because it actually made sense. Because the kid to become the Michael Myers in his remake was good because it actually made sense because it was just you know 14-year-old kid whose parents whose mom was a stripper, his sister was a bitch, his father was an asshole, and they're just pick on him, you know. He just had a horrible life, and then you know that's why he wanted to kill. And he got bullied, so I can understand why. Now it actually makes sense why he wanted to do it. And then the second one, it actually was really good because it was the sequel, was continuing. Because his sister, 15 years later, killed him, but he's not really dead. And the best part is she doesn't talk at all. And his request was to find his sister, bring his sister with me by his mom, because he loved his mom. But I don't know if you've seen it, but those of you who've seen the movie, she kills herself because she's so upset about. Will you stop texting me? Oh, that's my girl. Because it just continued, you know, and then he finally talks after 15 years and gets revenge. But she is just in a hallway with that evil smile. But thank you for your reviews, and I'll talk to you later.